it's Lana here, and today I'm going to show you guys two hairstyles with Bantu knots. I did a few Bantu knots the other day, so you might have actually seen this on my Instagram. Everybody complimented me on my hair, so if you saw the pictures on Instagram and complimented me, then thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thumbs up this video if you like it, and leave me a comment down below and tell me what sort of hairstyles I should try out next. Let's go ahead and jump into the video. So you gotta take a look at your hair, see what it's looking like. What you want to do is separate your hair. I like to separate mine going up. Imagine it's like a half circle on your head. So it starts skinny and it goes bigger. So before we jump into the rest of the video, I just quickly want to say that the reason why we have not brushed out all of our hair to begin with is because you actually need your natural texture for the first hairstyle. So just leave the rest of your hair as it is. Don't brush this out just yet. Just focus on this top section that you just sectioned off. So you just want to detangle your hair. I'm using this brush. It's a Tangle Teaser brush. I always use it when I'm detangling. It works really, really well. And for my spray bottle, this is actually a Flairosol, and my one is by Hair Flare. But if you just go onto Amazon and search for Flairosol, then you will find one of these, and it just makes spraying water really easy, so you can like fully decide how wet you want your hair to be. So for me, my hair's about a half wet, like it's not soaking wet, and I think that's going to be fine because I don't want it to take forever to dry and I don't want it to be soaking wet. So when my hair is like this, I'm going to take some Twist and Define cream. So this is by Care. I can't open it. Yeah, just like a tiny bit, like a tiny bit. That is going onto my hair. So then you're gonna have to decide how many Bantu knots you want to have up top. So I want to have 3. So I'm gonna do mine so that they have like a zigzag. I think if you just had them like 3 blocks, it would look kind of strange. So we're gonna do it zigzag. So you can kind of imagine that each section of hair is like a triangle. So we have the first triangle, and then another triangle, and then another triangle. And again with these, you're just going to want to make sure that the lines are really, really straight, because if you don't have straight lines, it's just going to look weird. So go ahead and clip the rest of your hair out the way if you need to make sure it doesn't get in the way. You can re-wet your hair again. And your hair does not need to be wet, it's just if you want to wear the Bantu knot out afterwards, then it helps if your hair is wet, because when you do this, it kind of molds your hair into like a really pretty little curl. So when you take these down, you're going to have a cute hairstyle. So when it comes to twisting, the first thing you need to think about is what direction you want the curl to be in, if you care about the curls. So I want my hair to twist outwards. So I'm going to twist this Bantu knot outwards. And the way that you do it is to literally just twist your hair around, and it will begin twisting around itself. And you just keep on twisting it. So when you have your 3 buns evenly spaced apart, go ahead and lay your edges down. Then you can go ahead and take the rest of your hair down. So this is the reason why we had this going thin towards here, is so that all of this hair right here helps to cover up the partings, and it helps to give your hair so much more volume because you left these pieces of hair out. So I think it just like helps it bring the look forward and make your hair look really voluminous and like a lioness. For this hairstyle, you're going to want to separate your hair again into a similar sized section to this big section right here. So you want the same kind of thing. And you need to detangle the rest of your hair up. So just go ahead and get it wet, because this kind of helps with the detangling process. So you want to try and make sure that you have straight lines. Like obviously it's hard when it's at the back of your head because you can't see, but just try to get straight lines. But don't forget to take some of your Twist and Define cream. This is really just going to help to keep it in place for one, and it's going to make the results afterwards look way more defined and make them last longer, reduce frizz and all of that good stuff. So that's why we need this stuff. And for these ones at the sides, I'm actually going to take them quite high up because basically I don't want to have to sleep on them. So if you guys are planning on having to sleep in this hairstyle, then you really need to think about like the placement. So then I'm going to go ahead and twist away from my face again. So now I've done my second row, and grab the rest of my hair. I feel like if you want to, you could leave this as your second hairstyle. It's like more up top, looks more like a crown now, and you just have less hair on the bottom. It's definitely an option. And I think that for the back three, we have got enough hair to do 3 more Bantu knots. So that's what we're gonna do. Just 3 more. So again, I'm trying to put this higher because if I put it like all the way down, it's gonna be really hard to sleep on. So I'm just gonna try and get this as high as it can go. And then I'm just gonna twist it outwards. So that is the final style. This is like a full head of Bantu knots. Do you think you would wear this one? I would probably wear this one maybe to a festival. Definitely a really good way to keep all the hair off of my neck in this hot weather. I think it looks like really interesting. Like people would definitely notice you when you've got a full head of Bantu knots. And also when you take this down, you're gonna have some really, really cute curls as well. That's the look. Tell me what you think about it. Would you wear either one of these styles? I feel like Scary Spice right now and I love it. And before you leave, I just want to show you guys what the curls look like once you take the Bantu knots out. And remember, I did say that these look 100 times better if you let your hair dry all the way through. But at this time, I didn't actually have time to do that. So I had to take them out while they were still wet. But I hope you guys can see that they did still give me some really cute ringlets. And these are actually the ringlets that I had in when I did my sunset makeup look for my previous video. So I really hope that you liked them. And I really hope that you enjoyed the video. Please remember to thumbs it up if you did. And don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss any more videos from me. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!